Good morning, everyone. As we enter our summer solstice this afternoon, I thought it would be good to get things started with a tarot card draw. And usually the daily tarot cards are kind of the energy for our day. But this time I feel like the intention that's coming forward is an energy around our next season, around, moving through the summer as the days slowly start to get a little bit shorter. But how can we best use this summer time frame? So let's all relax into our bodies. If you are in the northern hemisphere, maybe notice the warmth that's present around you, the light that is present around you that's been so pervasive over the past few weeks. Gets light so early and it stays light so late. The sun is almost our constant companion. Just allowing yourself to almost be embraced by that light and warmth of the sun. We had a card literally jump out of the deck. This one kind of makes sense. The Knight of Swords. So of all of the knights in the tarot deck, the Knight of Swords is the most active. We can see this through everything in this card. The trees look like they are being blown back. The clouds look like they are being blown back. And the figure is kind of leaning over the horse, but the horse's mane, the feather in the knight's helmet are being blown back. So there is a sense of things moving quickly. And it does feel like in 2024 already, a lot of things have moved very quickly. Um, but this Knight of Swords energy, if this knight were trying to hold on to stability and doesn't want any change and just wants to keep the status quo, this knight would be really stressed. But instead, we can see the knight leaning forward with their sword, embracing this speed, embracing this change. And this is really a lot of the energy that we can bring to this summer. There will be a lot of changes, there will be some disruptions. Not everything is probably going to go super smoothly, but how do we lean into that? I'm reminded of an Akashic Records reading that a dear friend of mine did for 2024. And she likened 2024 to being a very, kind of chaotic, almost roller coaster-ish energy. And I think I personally have seen a lot of that play out. But what feels very resonant is that a roller coaster is actually fun. People pay to go on a roller coaster because they find it fun. Now, if you want to keep your feet firmly on the ground, you don't want any excitement at all, a roller coaster is not going to be fun. And if someone drags you onto a roller coaster, you're probably not going to have a very good time. But there is this element of, if like this night, we can lean into the changing energy, it can actually feel invigorating, like a fresh, strong breeze that brings in change. It's only if we try to hold tightly to the past, to what's stable, to what we know, then it can feel like a not pleasant roller coaster experience. But if we lean into this, it can bring an amazing amount of necessary and even joyful change. So, some great imagery for us as we look towards our summer. Thank you all so much. Love and light.